Yeah, okay.
BOOZHOO! Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture.
They don't play it no more, but I remember a time, 1984, or maybe 85. He sang the Salvation Army band played, the children drank lemonade, and the morning lasted all day. But the bitters came out better on a stolen guitar. Now we were blessed like spiders from Mars. Bitters came out better on a stolen guitar. Now we were blessed like spiders from Mars. They say. They say.
All right. Can we get a check 1, 2 on the microphones, everyone?
Never would have waved goodbye. You could see it written through his eyes as a train rolled out a side of the station. And through an open window came, like Sinatra in a younger day, pushing the clouds away. But the bitters came out better on a stolen guitar. And now we were blessed like spiders from Mars. Bitters came out better on a stolen guitar. Now we were blessed like spiders from Mars. They say. They say. They say. They say.
Winter 1963, it felt like the world would freeze with John F. Kennedy and the Beatles. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons.
All right.
Now, please welcome NANABOOZHOO.
Okay, hey, BOOZHOO, Gakina Awia. Pretty good intro, huh?
Yeah, I'll say.
Welcome back to the show. NANABOOZHOO, Nindigenakaz, Natasha, Dush, Michael Lyons, Owe. This is Natasha and Michael Lyons. And, welcome back to our little live stream show on this Isqua. Isqua or Ishqua?
I think it's Ishqua with an H.
I forgot to put in the H. I keep misspelling stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Ishqua, Anima E Gisha Good, after prayer day or Monday. And before we get started, sweetie, I think it's time we give out some stars to our rock stars. And I'm not just talking about the rock star cartoonist. I'm talking about MJ, the Golden Star rock star.
Hey, BOOZHOO, MJ. Gold star for MJ for being in first.
Welcome to class. Pull up a chair. Would you like a cup of coffee? Sweetie, can you get MJ a cup of coffee?
What do I work for MJ now?
I don't know.
Who's in second?
Cousin Missy.
Well, hey, Missy, what's going on?
Bonjour, Missy.
Silver star for Missy.
And Jim Dunn is in third with a bronze star.
Bronze star for Jim. Bonjour, Jim. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on, my brother? What's going on, Niji? Let's see. Who else is here? That's it. That's everybody. And us.
Yep.
So tonight, you know what I was thinking, sweetie?
What's that?
I think I'd like to tell the to kind of get the Christmas season underway. Yeah. Today's Ojibwe word of the day, or phrase of the day, is Merry Christmas. Minobi nipa anama e gishakat. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, sweetie. Well, you too, buddy. Buddy. Yeah, you know. Minobi nipa anama e. Merry Christmas. And this Christmas Eve, we're going to have a live stream where we all take turns telling Christmas stories. But I wanted to get started early this year with the story of the little drummer boy. Come, they told me, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum. Me and my drum. Oh, wait, I actually have a background for this, sweetie. Oh, cool. Right? Okay. So, gather round, children, and listen to the story of the little drummer boy. You see, back in the days of the grandfathers, there was a little boy who loved to play the drum. And apparently, there was a Messiah or something was going to be born. I think his name was Jesus. Yeah. So, as the story goes, it's the Christmas season, and Joseph and his pregnant wife Mary come into town to do a little Christmas shopping. Yeah. And they're like, oh wow, we're tired. We should get a hotel. So they go to the Super 8 and they're like, excuse me, sir. Ding ding. You know. And he goes, I would like a room for me and my wife. And the innkeeper goes, sorry dude, there's no room at the inn. Everybody's in town for Christmas shopping, you know. I don't know what I can tell you. He goes, come on, man. My wife is pregnant here. She's going to pop any minute. And the innkeeper was like, have you considered bringing her to a hospital? You know, maybe she would rather deliver in a hospital. But no, he was like, nah, I'll be fine. And so he goes, I tell you what, you can sleep in a barn. And Joseph is like, how dare you, sir? I am Joseph of, Nazareth, or wherever he was from. Goes, this is my pregnant wife, Mary. Do you know how important she's going to be to the Catholics in the future? I'll take your best room, please. Goes, no, I told you, it's already booked up. You can stay in the manger or nowhere. Goes, okay, fine. Goes, come on, honey. And he takes her back to the manger. And that night, she has a baby. And she wraps the baby in swaddling clothes. And some shepherds show up. And they're like, hey, excuse me. Are you the couple the angel told us about? They're going to have a baby tonight in a manger, wrapped in swaddling. Yep, there he is. And they're like, yeah, hey, what's going on? He goes, yeah, we were just watching our flock. Hey, who's watching the sheep? And all the sheep ran away. They're like, doggone it. We were supposed to be keeping an eye out for them. Anyway, I just wanted to come by, say congratulations. It's a beautiful baby boy. What are you going to name him? I said, we're thinking maybe Jesus. I'm like, what? That's kind of a strange name. I thought his name was supposed to be Emmanuel. I'm like, what? Where'd you hear that? He goes, the Bible. He goes, no, his name is Jesus. Okay. But I heard somewhere that he was supposed to be called Emmanuel. But I don't know. Lately, they've been saying his name is Yeshua. I find it very strange. Why is that even up for debate? Yeah. I mean, of all the things, his actual name. But anyway. So they're hanging out there. It's like, yeah, you want some coffee? And pretty soon 3 wise men show up. Although I learned this in the Bible, reading the graphic novel King James Bible.
Yeah.
The wise men actually didn't show up until days, maybe weeks later. They weren't there on the actual birth night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not sure where that came from. But for the sake of our story, 3 wise men on camels show up. There was a white guy, an Asian guy, and a black guy.
That's right.
Remember that? You ever have the little manger scene? For some reason, the United Nations showed up. And they're like, hey, we are the wise men of diversity. And we come bearing gifts. I have frankincense. And Joseph is like, what's that? Because, it's frankincense, a scent. It's like a perfume. Aftershave or something. Joseph's like, what's shaving? We all have beards. Just take it. Happy birthday. The next guy goes, well, what'd you bring? Next wise man goes, well, I brought a myrrh. Because myrrh? What is myrrh? Goes, it's a little myrrh.
No.
It's a fake pubic wig. You put it, no. It's myrrh. It's frankincense and myrrh. Everyone knows that. I bought it when we were shopping together. He got the frankincense. I got the myrrh. Goes, what is it? Because I don't know. Soap? Do you know what myrrh is? I haven't a clue. Nobody knows. But then, finally the last wise man goes, hey, I brought you some gold. And Joseph is like, finally, thank you. Yikes. I'm not sure what this guy's going to charge us for staying in his barn overnight. But money is actually something that we can use. I mean, I don't mean to sound ungrateful. Thank you guys for stopping by. Listen, we need some quiet time here. My wife has just had a baby. Can you let her sleep? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Oh, just one more thing. There's a little boy here with a drum. And little drummer boy comes walking in. They're like, hey, you want to cut that out? The baby's trying to sleep. But the little drum boy just kept drumming. I have no gift to bring, pa-da-pa-pum-pum. And they're like, that's fine. We didn't expect gifts. But you got to quit with the drum. My finest gift I bring, pa-rum-pum. They're like, finally they just snatched the stick out of the little boy's hand. They're like, cut it out. You want me to pa-rum-pa-pum right on your head? My wife and baby are trying to sleep. Now, what do you want? The little drummer boy goes, I'm a little drummer boy. I don't know. I was walking through the desert here and I saw these camels and whatever. I figured, well, what is it? What's going on? But I feel stupid because I didn't have a gift. So Joseph goes, yeah, okay, that's fine. And this is the story of the little drummer boy. And that little drummer boy, sweetie,
Yeah?
grew up to be Neil Peart from Rush.
No way.
Yep. And now you know the rest of the story.
Get out of here.
That was always the thing with that radio show. Who's that guy?
Paul Harvey.
Paul Harvey. And now you know the rest of the story. There'd always be some twist. And that young man grew up to be Eleanor Roosevelt. Or whatever. Actually, Eleanor, is that a woman?
I think that was, I don't know who Ellen is. His wife?
Yeah. And that little transgendered boy grew up to be the wife of the president. So anyway, Merry Christmas. Minobi Nipa Anima E Gisha Good. This has got to be the phrase of the day for the KAXE video too, right?
Yeah, let's do that later on.
Okay. Minobi, be merry. Minnow means to be like good. You can say Mino, Geisha, good. Good day. Oh, you said good day. Niba is nighttime. Anima A is a prayer. And Geisha good is the day. We could just say Minobi Christmas. But I don't even know what Christmas means. Well, it's the Christ child. What does Christ mean? I don't even know. Anointed one. What does anointed one mean? I don't know. It's just a ball of yarn. And when you start asking questions, you realize how little you actually know. Okay, now what was his name? Jesus? Emmanuel? Yeshua? I don't know. So how you guys doing? Hey, James is here, sweetie. James Shagobay? I think so. Shagobay. James, how you doing? Miigwech, sit down. Have a seat. We were just telling Christmas stories. Merry Christmas. Have you gotten all your Christmas shopping done? I mean, come on, you can just go to Amazon now. You don't even have to leave your house. Back in my day, Christmas shopping was something you did in the streets. Where'd you buy your gifts? Out of the back of people's vans. I'd get some stolen car stereos. Here you go, Grandma. Merry Christmas. I'll help you wire that into your car later. No. What else we got going on here, sweetie? Mino Onagoshin, good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mino Onagoshin. And welcome to the nightly news. To the nightly Dabajimon. Yeah. In today's news, war breaks out in the Ukraine. And, look out, everybody. It's, who cares is what I say. You don't care about the war in the Ukraine? Not really. I mean, not any more than I care or don't care about all the wars in Africa and where, for some reason I got to pay attention to that. Nah. Things I'm interested in, sweetie, as far as current events. Yeah. Not the war in the Ukraine. Who cares? I care about Britney Spears. What do you mean? How her relationship's going. Is she, free from her dad or whatever? I care about that. Apparently, I care a lot about the new... Is there a new Addams Family movie? I think there's a new TV series called Wednesday. Yeah, whoever that girl is who plays Wednesday, she's on my Facebook feed. Like every fourth picture is that actress in a million different outfits at a million different gala events. I'm like, why are they trying to get me to care about this kid? Because she's beautiful? She is beautiful. It's ridiculous how good looking that girl is. But those are the things I care about. Celebrity news. Do you really? No. I hate celebrities. Hey, sweetie, you got a call on line 2. Oh, really? Right in the middle of the news? Well, okay. Excuse me 1 minute for this breaking news phone call. Caller, welcome to the nightly news. You're on the air. Hello, NanaBOOZHOO. It's me, Sean Penn. I know what you're doing. I know you think you're being funny. But I'm here to tell you, you gotta rein it in. It ain't funny. It ain't funny at all. Hey, sweetie, it's that guy from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Oh, hi there. What was his name? I can't remember. Spicoli. Hey, Spicoli, can you say gnarly, dude? I'm not gonna just dance and make light like that. I'm over here in the Ukraine trying to win a war. And you making jokes like that, that's not helping anything. That's really not helping anything. I'm just clowning around, Sean. That's another thing. Quit calling me by my first name. You can call me General Penn. General Penn?
That's right. I'm a general now, here in the army.
Shut up. He didn't join the army.
Well, I joined the Ukrainian army, and now I'm General Penn.
Shut up. He did not.
Oh, really? You don't believe me? Well, here's someone who might convince you.
Hi, NanaBOOZHOO.
Hey, President Zelensky. Sweetie, it's the president of the Ukraine.
Hi, President Zelensky. Hi, Natasha. Hey, NanaBOOZHOO, it's true. I made Sean he's a general in the army.
See, I told you. I'm gonna win this war. I'm single-handedly gonna win the war. But you're not helping things by trying to crack jokes and make light. This war is very serious, and celebrity gossip is very serious too.
Hey, that's right. Weren't you married to Madonna?
That was a long time ago, and I'd rather not talk about it.
What kind of a person would marry Madonna?
Hey, listen. I'm just here trying to save lives and liberate the people of Ukraine. You can make jokes, and that's fine, but I'm telling you it's not funny.
Yeah, you shouldn't make fun of this. I got this statue from Sean.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so you can tell I'm really doing my part. What are you doing, NanaBOOZHOO? Cracking jokes, telling stories about the little drummer boy. It's not funny. If I was there, I'd crack your skull.
Okay.
Don't hurt my NanaBOOZHOO, Sean.
I'm sorry, Natasha, but if he keeps making jokes, I'm going to have to do something drastic.
Okay. Well, listen, man, can I teach you a Ojibwe phrase?
Yeah, one phrase and I got to go. I don't got time for this.
Well, in our culture, we don't say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Gigawaba min, minawa.
Yeah, Gigawaba min, minawa. And I will see you again. You keep making jokes like that. It's not funny, man. You got to rein it in.
I don't think Sean Penn likes me.
No, he's kind of crabby.
Yeah. But, I mean, what can I say? He's on the front lines. War, it's crazy for everybody.
I like how you try to get him to do a Spicoli line.
Yeah, I want to hear him say, that's gnarly, dude. Or whatever that character said, the only good character ever played.
Didn't you like him in At Close Range?
Oh, At Close Range, where he ends the movie by crying. Oh, that's my dad. No, I didn't like At Close Range.
I love that movie. That was the movie he was working on when he fell in love with Madonna.
I don't think he fell in love with Madonna. I think he was just trying to get press.
You don't think that was true love?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Hey, Surrealist is here.
No way! BOOZHOO, Surrealist.
BOOZHOO. She says, BOOZHOO kakina awiya. Hello, everybody. Everybody. Everybody loves somebody sometime.
Everybody do.
Yeah, I don't know the lyrics either.
No.
Hey, Grassroots Indians is back.
Nice! BOOZHOO, Grassroots.
How you doing, Grassroots? I haven't seen you in a while. Hoka, hey. I was starting to worry. I was like, how come Grassroots? He doesn't write. He doesn't call. Anything could have happened. But let's see. What's another Ojibwe word we could teach, sweetie? Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk about this today. Gazagasqua Jamaicag.
Gazagasqua Jamaica. Gazagasqua Jamaica.
Nindonja ba ho Gazagasqua Jamaicag is the Ojibwe word for Leech Lake. Azagasqua Jamay is a leech. Or is it? Yeah. And, but why did I want to talk about that? I thought I was going to talk about Cass Lake, sweetie.
Didn't you do Cass Lake?
Oh, yeah, here we go. Ga-misqua-wa-kogag, where there are many cedars. Ga-misqua. You calling me a squaw?
What's going
going on? I don't know. I just screwed up our voices. Take 2. Ga me squaw wako gog. You call me a squaw? No, of course not. Miss squaw means red. It actually should say where there are many red cedars. Or Red Cedar Lake. Ga me squaw wako gog. Jamaica, or what is lake? Zaga Iganing. Well, no, I don't know. Maybe they didn't call it. Oh, yeah, they didn't call Cass Lake the lake Cass Lake. They called that area that we call Cass Lake now Aga Misqua Wakogog, where there are many cedars. There's a lot of cedar trees around that area. When the white man came and for some reason renamed all the towns, that was an Indian village called Ga Misqua Wakogog. And the reservation didn't even I'm not sure when Cass Lake as a town got started, probably late 1800s.
Probably, that's what I'm thinking. Early 1900s.
Yeah. Because I think the reservation started in the 30s. So, probably during my grandfather's lifetime, they changed the name, or at least his dad's, my great-grandfather's lifetime. They changed the name from a place of many cedars, renamed it to honor Lewis Cass. Oh, you don't know who Lewis Cass is? The great American Freemason governor of Michigan? Yeah, we owe it all to him. He's our forefather of Cass Lake. Lewis Cass. Greasy-haired, fat, Freemason. Don't know anything about him. Don't want to know anything about him. Except, why did we allow it?
I don't know.
I don't understand our ancestors who just said, yeah, okay. Yeah, we won't even call this place of cedars anymore. We'll just call it Cass Lake. Sure. Headquarters of the Leech Lake Reservation? You bet. Let's keep the name Lewis Cass, because he was a great governor of Michigan. Ga Misqua Wakogog. Oh, but yeah, that's squaw. Misqua means red. Place of many red cedars. Anyway. Well, there's that.
Yeah.
What song are we doing for the crossover?
We're not doing a song. We got a commercial.
Got a commercial break?
Yeah. That's if you don't want to take another call.
Oh, I could take a call.
Line 2.
Hello, caller. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Hey, NANABOOZHOO. It's me, Pope Francis.
Well, hello, Pope Francis. How you doing? Merry Christmas.
That's right. Although we don't say Merry Christmas. We say Happy Holidays.
What? You're the Catholic Pope.
Yeah, I know, but it's kind of rude to say Christmas. It's better to say Happy Holidays.
No, it's not.
No, because then this way it doesn't discriminate against the other very valid religions. I mean, who are we to say which is best? Not me.
Okay. Happy holidays. Why don't you like saying Merry Christmas?
I don't know, man. Because, it's a new time. Remember how I went up on Mount Sinai for climate change redemption or whatever?
Yeah, I was just hearing about that again. The Pope and the leader of Islam and the leader of 3 or 4 big religions all got together on Mount Sinai, wrote a new 10 Commandments, and asked for, I can never remember the word. Not redemption. Was it redemption?
Yeah, something like that, like climate change. We were asking Mother Earth for forgiveness. We were like, please forgive us for wrecking you so badly.
You were asking the earth for forgiveness? Francis, can I call you Frank?
Yeah, you call me Frank. Frankly, yeah, you can call me Frank.
Yeah. Frank, you should know this. The earth doesn't give out forgiveness. The earth is just a bunch of dirt. In Ojibwe, our word for earth and our word for dirt is the same thing. Aki. Dirt. Whatever it is. Quit personifying the earth.
Well, it's Mother Earth. You should know that better than everybody.
Yeah, we say Mother Earth and it's to be nice and respectful. We don't literally think the dirt is our mom. I have a mom, you know.
I have a mom too. She's kind of dirty.
You do not, and she wasn't. But what was up with that?
Well, you gotta get with the times, man. Climate change is really serious, and we gotta ask for forgiveness. 2030, 50% no emissions. Would you just wait and see?
Yeah. What else is going on?
Well, I was just watching your show, man. Can I learn some Ojibwe word of the day?
Yeah, sure. Today is Monday, so we call it Ishkwa, or Iskwa, apparently. Anima e Gisha Good. It's the after prayer day. Because of Sunday Mass or church or whatever.
Ishkwa anima e Gisha Good. That's Monday after prayer day, huh?
Yep.
That's a really good word.
You're giving me the creeps, Pope.
Yeah, me too.
And if you'd like to say Merry Christmas.
I gotta say Merry Christmas. I'm the Pope.
Yeah. You would say Minobi Neba Anima e Gisha Good.
Minobi Nipa Anima e Gisha Good. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas now, BOOZHOO.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
Merry Christmas, Shasta.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Pope. Listen, man, I gotta go.
Yeah, I better go too. I got a lot of stuff to do. Go drink some wine, smoke some cigarettes.
Yeah, okay.
How do you say goodbye in Ojibwe?
Well, we don't really say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Gigawaba min minowa.
Gigawaba min minowa nanaboozhoo.
Yeah. You too, Pope. Pope Francis, sweetie. Yep. He has some wine to drink and some cigarettes to smoke. He's got a busy night ahead of him.
Yeah, he does.
You want to get up here? Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn the camera over to the lovely and talented Natasha. But first, these messages. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO will return after these messages. Huh, sweetie? You tell him, baby doll.
Bonjour! Oh, it's pretty out here. Do 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 do. I sometimes feel like a genie who just popped out of a bottle. A genie lamp. Do 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 do. How come they've never tried to remake I Dream a Genie? Does Hollywood find something distasteful about a white military guy having a female slave call him master? Some horny female blonde. Ooh, master, what is your will? Gay old Gary Hagman would be like, nothing. I'm a pilot. You kids have no idea what I'm talking about. Do do. So anyway, thought I'd step outside, maybe say a little prayer. Pray for us all in these end times. Here in the apocalypse. Here in the apocalypse. Do they know it's Christmas time at all? Let's see. Pull out just a little tobacco. A little Bungie Asema. Bungie. Little Bungie Asema. Get Jimanadu. Otapanan Niwi Asema. Great Spirit, please accept my tobacco. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech Gaishi Gakina Geku. Gaishi Chikean Nungum. Thank you for my life. Miigwech Gaishi Bamadazion. Thank you for the weather. Miigwech Gaishi Webak. Thank you for listening. Miigwech Gabizendawieg. And thank you for healing my heart. Dash Miigwech Gagage Ninde. Amen. Abayenge. Thank you for healing my heart. Had a broken heart. Thank you for the Band-Aids. How do you heal a broken heart? I think that's a country song. I drink good coffee every morning. Comes from a place that's far away. When I'm done, I feel like talking. Without you here, there is less to say. There was a song where the lyrics were something like, and if I live till I'm 102, I just don't think I'll ever get over you. There are some people who live their whole lives heartbroken, with a broken heart. How about that line in Mr. Bojangles? He danced for those in minstrel shows and county fairs across the South. And he said with tears of 15 years how his dog and he would travel around. But his dog up and died. He up and died. 20 years later, he still grieved. Mr. Bojangles. 20 years later, he still grieved the death of his dog. Sometimes someone will break your heart. And you can carry it around for the rest of your life. Doesn't mean it has to stop you, though. I think a lot of our elders walked around with broken hearts, but still carried on as though they didn't have a broken heart. My grandma saw her baby sister die and then witnessed her mother go crazy with grief and denying the death of the baby. It was a story she would tell once in a while. You could tell that really, she never forgot it, of course. But you would never guess that this is a woman who's witnessed the death of her sibling. You know. Eventually, she would lose all of her siblings. No, she didn't. She was the oldest one. But, you know, elders go through a lot of, well, we all do. You know, if you're lucky enough to get to be old, you're lucky enough to lose a lot. You could even lose your mind. Lose your way. Lose control. Lose hope. Or you can lose. Well, what is it? You don't lose. It's weird how we talk about that. Because you find your way. You lose something, but you can find something. I kind of think of it more as, you know, something gets hurt and damaged, broken, and then it has to get fixed or healed. Gagage. Or gage is healing. Gagage. For healing. Osita Windham. Gage. Grief relief. Is there any relief for your grief? I don't know. You're asking me, will our love grow? Sequoia hummingbird, I don't know. BOOZHOO, Sequoia, what's going on, my sister? Do. It's quiet out here. I don't see any birds. No wind. It's chilly, but it's like peacefully chilly. There's an old boathouse. I'm not ashamed to admit that when I was a young girl, I went through a period of criminal activity, of criminality. When I was 14 years old, me and my buddy Lenny broke into some summer homes, a couple of boathouses. Lenny was really good with tools and could break into, he was like a cat burglar. And we were bored. It was late in the winter, early in the spring. There's still snow everywhere, but it was probably end of March or something like that. We were just bored, nothing better to do. Because, hey, let's see if we can break into this house. This is before cell phones and all that. This is probably why everybody got home security systems. But in the 80s, people would just leave their homes all winter long and trust that their neighbors wouldn't break in and steal booze. Well, they were wrong to believe that, because me and Lenny, we broke in. And then we stole a bunch of booze. Stole a couple of lawn chairs, a radio. What else did we get? I mean, we were pretty petty thieves. The guy had guns. We didn't bother to steal that. But in any case, went out to the campsite and cleared out a little thing, had a fire, sat in our new chairs and had a drink. And like, wow, look at us. We're criminals. Eventually, we'd get caught. No, we didn't. Eventually, I would rat us out. I still remember the morning. Eventually, the family came back. they started talking to the neighbors. Hey, do you guys know anything? Somebody broke into our home. Okay, we did it in multiple homes. Only one place actually said something. But my grandma came up to me, and I'm like 14 years old. She goes, hey, have you heard anything? Apparently the Andersons, their house got broken into over the winter. And I was like, what? You're kidding. No, of course not. I'm just a 14-year-old girl. Went over to Lenny's. I was like, gigs up. My grandma knows. He's like, what do you mean? She doesn't know anything. I was like, yeah, well, she's going to know when I tell her. I can't take the guilt. So I went over there and Grandma, I got to tell you something. I was the one who broke into that house. She was like, what? Why? I said, oh. He's like, well, okay, let's go, call the cops, whatever she did. I don't know what she did. I never even talked to the sheriff, but eventually Lenny and I had to go and work for the guy for a day, free labor, pay back the booze and stuff. But my grandpa called me later on and he goes, I don't care what everybody says. I know you're a good girl. And I was like, what's everybody saying? Well, anyway, that was the end of my criminal life. I couldn't handle the guilt of my grandmother's. And she didn't even say one harsh word about it. I just knew I probably disappointed her. And it drove me nuts. Anyway, I suppose I should go back. It's getting cold out here. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Bonjour.
Hi, sweetie.
Are you ready to come home?
Yeah, could you pick me up?
You got it. Let's see. I'm going to scan for your coordinates.
All right.
Locking in there and them coordinates.
Okay.
And 1 to teleport.
Make it so. Number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, Natasha.
Hey, everybody. How you doing, sweetie?
Doing great. How was it out in the lake?
Oh, it's beautiful. A little chilly, but no big deal.
Yeah. Did you put out some tobacco?
Yes, a little prayer. As you do.
Do you want to take a call?
Oh, a phone call? Sure, I'll take a call.
On line 2.
Line 2. I wonder that could be this hour of the night. Hello, caller. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Well, hello there, Natasha. It's me, Rolf the dog.
Well, hi, Rolf. Sweetie, it's Rolf.
Hey, Rolf. It's Rolf the dog. I mean, Rolf, yeah. How you doing, NANABOOZHOO? I'm doing good. Say, listen, Natasha. I was wondering if I could ask you a question.
Yeah, sure.
What's the Ojibwe word for dog?
For dog, it's Anamosh.
Anamosh. Dog. That's my last name. Anamosh. You know what my middle name is?
What's that?
Danger.
Nah, get out of here.
Nope, Rolf the dog. I like to play piano, and I like to, sniff my butt.
Okay. What can I do for you today?
Well, I was just watching your show. You guys are all over the place, aren't you?
Yeah, kinda.
I think it's so important you teach the Ojibwe language to the children. How are they going to know their culture if they don't know their language?
That's kind of the point, We like to teach little phrases and stuff, but it's mostly so they can get a sense, or we can get a sense of, our culture, our way of life.
Yep. The dogs have always been the Indians' best friend.
That's kind of true, huh?
I grew up on, I am a bit of a res dog.
You are? I thought you grew up in Hollywood.
Nope, that's just where I had my big break. I used to live on Track 33 in Cass Lake.
You're kidding! What was your address?
Well, I didn't have an address. I was a res dog. I would just wander around scaring people, Occasionally, some of the neighbors would feed me from time to time. It was life on the reservation, and it was no easy thing. Say, how do you say Cass Lake in Ojibwe?
Well, we don't really say Cass Lake. That's just named after a guy named Lewis Cass. But the Ojibwe word for that area of Cass Lake was not Mino Onagoshin. Well, Leech Lake is Gazagasquajamakog.
Gazagasquajamakog. Yep, that was the reservation I was from. What, and how do you say Cass Lake?
Well, then Cass Lake is Ga-Misquawakogog, where there are many cedars, where there are many red cedars.
Ga-Misquawakogog, or Cass Lake.
Yep. So, have you found a nice girl to settle down with and get married?
Nope. Stay away from women. That's my motto.
Don't you get lonely?
Not really. I play the piano. I come home. I play the piano. Have a couple of beers. Take myself for a walk and go to bed. Stay away from women. That's my motto.
Okay. What about men?
Yeah, okay. I don't stay away from men too. That's my what you call it?
Yeah, what do you call that?
Not gender preference. Yeah, gender preference. You know, I may be a bachelor, but I'm a straight dog. I'll make sure you.
Okay. So anything else I can do for you tonight?
Nope, just wanted to call in to say BOOZHOO to you and NANABOOZHOO. You guys doing a great job. Keep it up.
Okay. Well, hey, Gigawaba Man, Minawa, Rolf.
Yep, Gigawaba Min. Minawa, Natasha. I will see you again.
Ralph. Yep. Rolf the dog. I don't think he'll ever settle down.
Probably not.
Some people are just lone wolves, huh, Rockstar?
Yep.
Do you think if you had ever gotten married, you would have illustrated so many books?
I guarantee I wouldn't have. I never would have had time if I had. Certainly if I had a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always felt kind of grateful for that reason.
Instead of having kids, you made books?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, everybody. If you'd like to support the show and the childless rockstar cartoonist, you can click the link in the description box to our Patreon, PayPal, or GoFundMe pages. But Michael Lyons has sacrificed family, wife, kids, legacy, all that, just to illustrate some Ojibwe language books and comics. And probably because the women all rejected you, huh?
Yeah, that had something to do with it too.
But he illustrated a book called and wrote Little Cutie, a Teddy Bear's Vision Quest. If you sign up on PayPal or Patreon, we'll send you a copy of Michael's book, Ojibwe Words and Phrases. A quick reference guide to easy Ojibwe words and phrases. On sale now. At, where?
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com. Anywho. Anybody else on the phones tonight, sweetie?
Nope, that was it. Just the Pope and Rolf and Sean Penn.
The Pope, Rolf, and Sean Penn. Did you know that Prince Harry was a Nazi?
No, I did not.
You didn't know that?
I don't know every Nazi.
Well, the people at the Sun newspaper knew. Harry the Nazi. Prince's swastika outfit party. Is that a thing?
Swastika outfit parties? No. That is just a straight up Nazi getting drunk.
Oh, let's have a Nazi swastika party tonight. Call up Prince Harry. He likes to party. I don't think that Harry and Meghan show went over well.
No, it pretty much roundly everybody hates them now.
Yeah, can you imagine? Netflix gives you $100 million to make a documentary about your life. And by the time you're in episode number 2, the whole world hates you and has turned on you.
Yeah, I know.
There's that one scene where Megan was like, oh, I had to meet the queen. I was all like, oh, your majesty. And I curtsied. It was so dumb. And she thought everyone would laugh with her going, yeah, that was stupid. It's so funny that you bowed to the Queen of England, his grandmother. And Harry was like looking at her going, yeah, that's a funny story. That time you pretended to respect my grandmother in a traditional way. Yeah, everybody hates him now. It was the worst thing they could have done.
You think it's the worst thing they could have done?
Well, no, it's probably the best thing they could have done for 100 million reasons.
Yeah.
Would you do that if Netflix wanted to give us $100 million for a documentary?
For sure.
Would you trash your family and your grandmother and all that?
For $100 million?
Yep.
Nope.
I knew you wouldn't. My man. Anyway, Michael, you got anything to add before I land the plane?
Nope, that's pretty good. Just tell me I said thanks.
I will. How about you, good looking?
No, that's good.
Hey everyone. Just want to say thank you so much for listening. Miigwech bizadawieg. We do appreciate it. And thank you for watching Dash Miigwech Ganawabieg. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Natasha. This over here is the rock star cartoonist Michael Lyons.
Hey everyone, thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
And over here is, where are you? You're over here. Is NANABOOZHOO. Ikadon Miigwech NANABOOZHOO, say thank you.
Miigwech Kakinawiya. Thank you everybody. We'll see you later.
And I will see you again. Gigawabamin Minawaha Hoa.
That was good. Thank you so much.
You bet. Nicely done, NANABOOZHOO.
You too, baby.
See you tomorrow.